I have been listening to this podcast since 2020. I have struggled with weight loss and body dysmorphia most of my life. Despite being an athlete and soldier, I have yo-yoed most of my life, but especially since leaving the military. In 2023, I experienced the most successful diet and exercise weight loss routine yet, dropping from 255 to 223 in about 6 months to look my best for my wedding. My wife lost 70 pounds alongside me, but I gained the weight back. Since then, I have been diagnosed with hypothyroidism, anxiety, PTSD. I know for a fact that my mental health was a major reason for the weight loss. Looking back now, it feels like the anxiety was a major driver for weight loss and exercise. But now that I feel sane and more mentally healthy, it is harder to work out. I'm failing to find a reason to work out and look my best. My motivation is at an all-time low, and now as a retired disabled athlete and veteran, I cannot find a good reason to look and feel my best. I was wondering if you had any advice to find new purpose and new drivers to be healthy.
Yeah, that's really tricky, man. I think this is like, you know, anything else. I have no magical words on purpose other than I know that I have a purpose and that when I thoroughly examine all avenues of my life, the purpose for health and longevity kind of assist and line up with my life. It enhances every aspect of my life. So I go, is my relationship with my wife better or worse because I am trying to be as healthy as possible? And for me, the biggest marker of health is my weight and my lifestyle. And where else does that assist? Am I better at work? Yes. Am I better with my kids? Does it assist in my kids? Does it assist in my cognitive skills and having this conversation? I mean, for me, when I do a real honest examination of my life, there just is no part of it that would be better off if I was eating whatever I wanted and giving into those urges. I do want to say, like, exercise does not have to be a part of the puzzle. Exercise can be super valuable in many ways, but like, I don't use exercise for weight loss at all. I might track my steps more closely when I'm trying to lose weight, but that's about it. I'm not trying to lose weight, and so I'm doing a bunch of cardio or in the gym more. I think that the best route to experience weight loss, fat loss, is through addressing what we eat. And there's a bunch of scientific data to back this up. And I'm not saying like there's one diet that's necessarily better than the other. I think once you get to there, it's like that is kind of dealer's choice, and what are you going to stick to and what works best for your palate and your adherence. But a lot of evidence that shows that trying to exercise weight off, the weight will come right back, and kind of hard to stay motivated to do that. When you hit whatever goal you hit, are you going to keep doing it? And just so many factors there. So like, I don't think you need to necessarily go to the gym, and I don't really have any motivation to tell you to do that other than, like, for me, it makes me feel better. It makes me more mentally clear. It handles my anxiety. It does a lot for me that I'm not getting anywhere else. And so that really is what keeps me going back to the gym. It has nothing to do with my weight at all. My weight is completely solved through how I eat. But I don't know, I guess thoroughly examine your life and do like a list of pros and cons, and would weight loss complement or detract from every version of you that exists? And when I say that, I'm like, are you a son? You're a husband? He said he got married, so he's a husband. Are you a sibling? Are you a friend? Are you an employee? Are you an employer? Each one of those is a version of you, and you're talking about wanting motivation. Does it make that version of you better or worse? I mean, that's the only motivation I have to offer.
Well, I think that's amazing. I'm taking that to heart as well. Thank you for that answer. If you have a question that you would like Ethan to answer, you can email it to us. The address is hello@americanglutton.net.